Hello guys, welcome to this new video of the F1 Challenge VB All Season mod, the Ultimate Career. This is the fifth episode and we are going to race at the fabulous Spa Francorchamps circuit. The real Grand Prix was, first of all, the qualifying was dominated once again by Alfa Romeo that put his three Fs, which are of course Farina, Fangio and Fagioli, in the first three position, and Fangio and Farina got the same lap, the 4 minutes and 37 seconds, and Farina was in pole position, second Fangio and third Fagioli. The race was won by Juan Manuel Fangio, and in second place was Luigi Fagioli, and for third place was Louis Rosier, and who was also in front of Farina that got problems during the race. For Rosier it was his last podium and was also the last podium for Turbolago in Formula 1. Now without further ado we can start with a lap around the fabulous Spa Francorchamps circuit. So this is the Spa Francorchamps circuit. The circuit starts off with the complex of Eau Rouge and Radillon that goes into the Camel Straight, and we arrive into the Combe, which is a quite fast left-hander, but now we go down into Haute de la Côte and we arrive into Bournonville, which is a very fast right-hander. In this game it's flat out, but in the real life it would wouldn't been possible to do this corner flat out, and at the end of Bournonville we arrive into Malmedy, which is a left-right chicane that goes downhill, and we arrive into the famous Masta Straight that connects to the famous also Masta Kink, which is a left-right chicane, very fast left-right chicane. Then we go down to the Hollowell and Stavelot section that are two right-handers. This is the first, which is Hollowell, and then there's banked right-hander, which is Stavelot. Then we arrive into La Carrière, which is a fast right-hander, and proceeding with the lap we arrive into Blanchimont, which is a quite fast, very fast left-hander. Then we arrive finally into La Source, and which is a slow hairpin, and we go down into the start-finish straight, and that's a lap around the beautiful Spa Francorchamps circuit. So this is in qualifying. I set only one lap because the lap is very long. So it was 4 minutes, 1 second and 9:09, and it wasn't. It was a very good lap, to be honest. It was one of the best I could do. But in the qualifying, Juan Manuel Fangio is in first, Nino Farina second, Louis Rosier third, and Felice Bonetto fourth, Ascari fifth, and Peter Whitehead in sixth position for the Ferrari. In 7th place we have Luigi Fagioli with the Alfa Romeo, and Louis Chiron with the Maserati, and in 9th place we have Prince Bira, and Yves Giraud Cabantu is on the same row as him in 10th place. 11th position for Ray Parnell. John Smith starts in P12 and just in front of Robert Manzon with the Simca Gordini. 14th place for Jeffrey Cosley, and with the Alta, and 15th for Eugene Chabot, and 16th for Dave Hampshire. The other Alta of Joe Kelly is 18th, just behind the ERA of Bob Gerb, which is 17th. In 19th place we have Toledoro Serafini, and in 20th Harry Schell with the Cooper. 21st for Philippe Zancelin, and closing up the grid there is Raymond Sommer with the Ferrari.
22nd.
Okay, now we are on the start of the race, and there is a flag. The flag is down, I mean, and away we go. And the start is chaotic as always, and we managed to stay for now in P12, and we are just behind the Alfa Romeo of Recornell as we go down into Eau Rouge and Rodillon section. And now we can accelerate a lot, and there's a Talbolago spinning, and it crashes out. That was crashed with the Maserati, I think, and we go up into P8. Now we are approaching Le Combe, and we are side by side with 3 cars inside the corner, and there's a Ferrari, and that's Alberto Scari that spins out, and we go wide for avoiding his car. That's a replay of the start, and it's always the same chaotic start every time in this game, and we managed to stay in P12, and I feel like very few people had trouble this time, apart from that Talbolago spinning and the Maserati crashing into him, and that's the replay. Also, Recornell crashed into the Talbolago, and now we go down into Le Combe, and we are approaching the 2 Italian cars in front, and we go down into the corner, and we see the Ferrari of Alberto Ascari spinning, crashing out of the race. And this is always on the same lap, and Prispira managed to overtake us, but we got much higher speed, and we overtake him all as well. That's Louis Rosier, which was very slow, and we managed to overtake him very easily. And now we are catching down to Louis Chiron, and we catch him also in the first lap as we are exiting Stavelot, and we are going to overtake him on the straight. And so now we are back into the points, P5, very good start. Now we are at the end of lap 1, and we have a 5.7 gap to the Alfa Romeo of Luigi Fagioli, and the second lap the gap was just 5 seconds, so we are closing on him. Third lap is 3.5 seconds, so we managed to gain every time we cross the line. We managed to gain time on Luigi Fagioli, as in 4th place we gain another 8 tenths. We are in 5th lap, and we are seeing Luigi Fagioli getting stuck behind some lapped cars. I think that is a Ferrari, and so now we are approaching and lapping the Ferrari, but it was stuck behind them and lost a lot of time. So in the 5th lap we are approaching and trying to overtake Luigi Fagioli into Blanchimont, but we tried to go inside, but it was not very easy for us to overtake him there, and we back off a bit for a moment. We are in 6th lap, and we are arriving into La Source, and we are going to send it down inside of Luigi Fagioli, and we managed to overtake him, but he is still side by side, and with the better acceleration and better gearing is able to pass us again. We are now on the last lap, and we are again close behind Luigi Fagioli, and now we are going into La Carrière and going out around the outside of the Italian driver, and we are still side by side, but now with the better higher speed we have compared to the Alfa Romeo, we are managing to overtaking and getting 4th place. And so we are approaching the end of the race, and this is a shocking winner, because out of nowhere that was Felice Bonetto winning the race, managing a higher speed than everyone. And now we are in the last corner, and we are trying to send it down inside of Nino Farina for a 3rd place and a podium, but we managed, we can do it, so we have to settle for P4, and that's okay. I mean, because we started P12, and so we are quite happy. I mean, we could have sent it more and risk it a little bit more. This is the replay of the last corner, and we tried to overtake the Alfa Romeo, and unfortunately we couldn't, and maybe with one more lap we would have been also able to attack not only Farina but also Fangio for P2, but it's okay. So this is us parking up the car after a very quite good race, and now we are going to see the race results. This is the race result, and Felice Bonetto's won with the Maserati, getting 31 seconds gap on Juan Manuel Fangio, second, and Nino Farina third, John Smith fourth, Luigi Fagioli is fifth. First driver on the point is Rick Parnell, and a lot of drivers finished the race, which are 15 drivers that finished the race, which is unheard of in this series. For now, and but three of them were lapped, so they have not been classified for the 19% rules, and also our teammate Bob Gerard finished in P10. The fastest lap was set by Bonetto. This is the Drivers' Championship. Juan Manuel Fangio is first with 26 points, Luigi Fagioli second, John Smith third, and Nino Farina fourth, which are the main rivals for the Drivers' Championship. We can see that is starting now to drop some points, because after 4 races you have to drop, after 5 races you have to drop 1 point points for the worst result, and in this case everyone worst result was outside of the points, with everyone retiring apart from John Smith, that finished 6th in his first Grand Prix. And so this is it. This is the Constructors' Championship. We have the Alfa Romeo leading and almost winning now the Constructors' Championship, with a huge gap on the ERA, that the only way he could win the championship, the Constructors' Championship, to win all the others races that are left in this season, because of the dropping of the worst result rules. Because they would have 3 wins and 1 second place respectively. And third place for Maserati, which makes a huge step back from Ferrari because of the win of Felice Bonetto, that gives Maserati a huge amount of points, 8 points just for this race. And so this is it for the race for the 1950 Belgian Grand Prix, and the next race would be at the Bremgarten Circuit, a beautiful French circuit in the countryside of the city of Reims. And so I think that this is it for today, and so we can't wait to see what was going to happen in the next race in the French countryside. And so be it. Goodbye, and have a good day.